Wynn Resorts and their value chain analysis. The primary activities that add value. So Wynn Resorts is what's known as an exquisite resort layout. This means that just the layout of the resort has a few outstanding features that you might not find in more of like a normal hotel setting. Some of these things include award-winning spas that are at both the Macau and Las Vegas operations, just like the unique salon experience that you'll find inside the resort. Luxury shopping of brand name items like Brioni, um, Rolex, Louis Vuitton. These kind of shopping stores can be done inside the resort. Um, each resort has a few different kinds of pools. They're indoor and outdoor, with bars attached to them, so you kind of get a resort experience with that. And you'll also find a concierge team that can help you with everything from setting a show date that you might want to go see. They can get you tickets for that, or just anything that might be going on at the hotel. They have concerts, events, and if you call the number, the concierge team can really help you out. There's also a bunch of unique clubs pertaining to the Wynn Resorts. For example, XS Club was named number one nightclub in the U.S. By the Nightclub and Bars Top 100 for the past 5 years. They incorporate a lot of technology into these clubs. For example, like the pyrotechnics, they'll have light shows. They'll have really cool DJs come, like Flo Stradamus, Diplo, a bunch of different kind of, mainly like I guess like house music it would be called, like club music, because this is like a Vegas club show. They use incorporate lasers. They'll even have really cool like bottle service right onto the dance floor, so you don't really have to go to the bar every time you want to get a drink and wait for the bartenders. They can actually come right to you, which is kind of a big theme overall in Wynn Resorts. Is just they really want to make it about you, and inconveniencing you is something that they really have thought about, and how not to do, to make everything just go very smooth and just be very customer centric. Some of the other clubs besides XS that do this are Surrender Nightclub. They have um, artists like Diplo come, different kind of artists. They incorporate the LED lights in this. They're just different nightclubs, kind of for different, I guess, tastes. There's an Encore Beach Club, which is kind of more of a day club. They'll have unique individual cabanas that have fully stocked refrigerators, a bed kind of like on the beach, so you can just kind of get away, um, that kind of away. There's a club called Intrigue, which is the newest concept by Wynn, so they're really trying to stay up to date with what people want. There isn't too much information on Intrigue yet, because it just kind of is a newer concept. Um, and then there's Encore Players Club for those who, since you are in Vegas or in the Macau uh, operations, that people go because of the gambling. So they have, big screen TVs where you can watch, the football, baseball, hockey, whatever games on. You can play anything from blackjack to, poker. I'm not a big gambler, but they have all the games that you could want. So that's for the players. And again, like I said, the concierge team, they really are great. All the reviews are 5 star. They'll be available to help you plan, whatever you want to do. Whether it was, go see a show, rent a cabana, see a magic show, what artists are in town, anything you want. And then from fine dining, you can make your reservations right through the concierge team. They really take care of everything. They'll get you tea times for golf, secure event tickets on and off the property. So they'll if you're interested in seeing, like a magic show or whatever might be going on at a different place, the concierge team can still help you out in getting tickets for that for you. So that's very inconvenient. I mean, very convenient for the customer. So the other thing that adds value is the employees, obviously, because being such a customer-driven industry, Win needs to make sure that their employees are happy. So they have this program called WE Life, and that's for the Win employees, and it's considering their health and well-being. They get insurance, medical, prescription, dental, vision, which is huge because most people have families and they need to take care of them, and insurance is something that you just need to have. So it makes this a really good career plan. They have on-site wellness, so on-site health coaches. They have a 24-hour wellness center for their employees. Free classes and seminars on how to advance your wellness. Um, they also have what's called My Now Clinic, which is really cool. You can actually talk to doctors over Skype or over the phone. You can directly talk to them, which is cool, and they can maybe even diagnose you over the computer um, if it might be that easy. So Win also makes a bunch of guarantees, which can add value. They're pretty reputable. So they will promise no hidden fees. Kind of the price that they give you when you call and try to set up a resort is what it's going to be, and that's going to be somewhat inclusive. Um, Easy modifications to the reservations if you call and you want to change something. The concierge team, like I said, is very helpful. Um, and just the employees as a whole, they have a reputation at Win for just having exceptional, outstanding service, and even exclusive offers. So I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. So they Win Resorts really wouldn't be around, obviously, if it wasn't for the man himself, CEO and chairman Steve Wynn, um, who is famously impatient with poor work. So this is kind of how they get their reputation, by trying to be as much of perfectionists as I guess they can, just paying really close attention to detail. They really want to do the best job they can. Um, if you look up and see Wynn Resorts, it's a picture of perfection. They really are concerned with detail, taste, and their concern for the workforce is real. They really do care about their employees. They want them to be happy, approachable, and that is all for the customer. Um, he started with $20,000, went to Vegas, turned it into over 3.8 billion now. So he is a visionary, for sure, and he believes that enthusiasm and drive create the best, make people and will make people come. So just being enthusiastic about their work, being passionate to create the best atmosphere, the best resort, so people will come, and then will continue to come. So another thing that stands out as that adding value to the Wynn Resort business is Wynn Macau. Um, the business environment there is very healthy. Um, to put it into perspective, the Wynn operations in Vegas alone, just Vegas, have an estimated value of 4.5 billion, and the Macau stake is 9. So that's over double. So that's huge revenue generation.